All right, guys, we are back for Big Daddy Father. Oh, look at this perfect rotation right here. Okay, bet. We're looking good. All right, so Majin Vegeta got his Super EZA. I think that this boy looks like he's gonna be pretty good. I think. All right. We're gonna see him up in the thick of things immediately. So that's good for us. Okay. So let's go and do this. Now remember, Majin Vegeta, all the Super EZAs, one huge, amazing, stupendous thing they do is, by the way, look at his starting key right there. That was always a huge thing with Majin Vegeta, right? Starting key would be an issue. But remember, there is a thing that we did here specifically. Actually, I don't think, like, Vegeta's damage is not going to trigger. So, Vegeta, if there's 3 or more superclass allies in the team, all allies get 3 key 80% defense, which Vegeta's doing. When there's 3 villains on the team, he gets 150% attack when attacking. I actually think that's not going to trigger until this guy transforms, right? It's like, this guy's going to need to transform first, and then he'll have that. So, this initial damage number we're going to get right here, is actually probably going to be a bit lower than what we're going to see a little bit later on. So here's this first turn for LR Majin Vegeta. LR Majin Vegeta is going to be able to get up to 70% damage reduction as well. Now, this is a pretty good initial turn for us because Trunks and Goten are going to be supering in slot 2 because their last action is always a super attack right here. So we're going to be able to see how we're going to be able to do against their slot 2 super attack. Are we going to do good right here? We're about to find out. All right, so he's at 46 million. When HP falls below 60%, he gets massive extra damage and then also guaranteed crits. All right, so we eat this. Double digits. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Because the thing about Majin Vegeta that I think is really impressive with him is it's based on his key, right? If he's at 12, if he's got 12 key, 18 key, like if he hits these numbers, you know, he's able to get huge 450% attack and 40% crit when attacking, and then 300% defense and 40% damage reduction when he's actually targeted. I think Super Easy Majin Vegeta is designed really well. Alright, guys, coming back in. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this stroke of good luck. What the what? Oh, baby! We got some nice luck right here. Okay, I'll take that. AGL Vegeta would be in a bit of danger from Trunks and Goten. But I appreciate that slot 3 AoE. You guys know what I'm saying? Damn. I'd rather give it to Majin Vegeta. We're going to be 1 key shy here. So, one thing Majin Vegeta does do is he does turn... what is it? He turns Tech Orbs into AGL. Majin Vegeta he just randomly changes a type of orb into AGL. So, sometimes, you know, the thing with type orb changing is it could be a little bit inconsistent. Rainbow orb changing, I would say, is typically very consistent, right? We get rainbow orb changing, and we are looking good for you. Okay. Let's see how we're going to do here. All right, Broly will be able to hang in here. Wait, what? I heard he's the god of the game Invincible in Saw 1. What is this? Hey, Broly, you forgot to do something, you little bitch? Damn. Okay. Well, chat, that's no good. That is quite a bit of damage we just took right there. That is quite a bit of damage we just took right there, okay. I'm also not executing Trunks and Goten fast enough here. But our HP being that low is very good for Majin Vegeta, because that's going to allow him to get the huge extra damage that he could do, right? Especially if we're fighting Trunks, Bulma, Goku enemy, or Buu Saga enemy. Okay. Alright, guys. Coming back in, we got Majin Vegeta here in slot 7. Okay. I want to see Majin Vegeta in slot 1 right here. My 6th or even my 7th sense is telling me we've got somewhere between 100% chance to die in this turn and 100% chance to die in this turn. But we will check it out. Alright, let's see what Majin Vegeta's looking like. I'm curious to how he'll do against Gohan right here. Yeah. So, Majin Vegeta, we've got our 70% damage reduction. How are we doing against Gohan? Double digits right there. Okay, that's on turn 3. This is probably going to hit a little bit harder. I probably would recommend a full dodge build on Vegeta. Damn, chat. I am still in this fight because Majin Vegeta gets a huge, significant, basically, attack. Dude, if HP is under 60% at the start of turn, he gets 200% attack, guaranteed crit, and then, I mean, if there's a Buu Saga enemy, ally, Bulma, Trunks, or Goku around, he gets the 12 key 600% attack. I guess we could just go to maybe, the Blue Goku and Vegeta fight as well and give it a try. This is a situation where I think Majin Vegeta actually probably can cook up and we're going to be A-okay. We do have to make sure we hit 18 key, though. That's the thing. As long as we hit 18 key, we're good. That was another instance, too, right there, where maybe not necessarily the orb changing was so helpful for us. I think for this video, I do kind of want to have Majin Vegeta, have the super class and extreme class allies on the team. There's a couple of different spots where we can make it work, right? We could do Baby's team as well. It will work over there with Baby leading Battle of Fate. All right, how about this? Youch. All right, guys. So things I wouldn't say are going particularly good. One of these days we got to get a video that just. No, we did have one. We did have one. We did have one. Was it the Super 17 showcase maybe? Where it's just shit was just really good. It's just man, this is good. Right? I'm pretty sure it did happen. Alright, let's see how Majin Vegeta hangs out right here. I'm a little concerned because remember, Majin Vegeta's a damage reduction character without guard. So this blue Vegeta, this could be bad right here. I mean, let's just see how he tanks it. Okay. Well, I mean, technically we did live. I mean, that is type disadvantage right there, right? Trunks and Goten did kill him. Now, Trunks and Goten, to be fair to Majin Vegeta, they do kill nearly every character. It's characters dying to Trunks and Goten is one of the most common things in that fight. They blitz. Wait, did Vegeta barely give us additionals? This is death right here, huh? Okay. Alright, I think our rotations are looking a little bit tighter here. A little bit tighter. Okay, yeah, cool. I still am really dying to get one of these turns to start with us below 60% HP. That's going to be really good when we're able to do that, but okay. So let's just try and cook up the Vegeta right here. Wait. Best we can get? 24 key right there, nice. Alright, so this is a good turn for Majin Vegeta right here, right? Let's just go ahead and see what we're going to get. Remember that AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku? He is going to be able to give some good support to Majin Vegeta with the Power Beyond Super Saiyan support, right? And then, of course, if we're able to transform with him, that'll be good as well. Alright, Tech Broly is really nice for the first, because Tech Broly doesn't attack anyway, so. 50 million right there, okay. And remember, this is an AoE, this 18 key. Now, against Goku... Oh, and we get the additional. Nice, 51 million. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, remember, one slight negative for Majin Vegeta here is that his super attack effects do not give him defense. Neither of them give him defense. Double digits. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Now, Majin Vegeta is not going to tank better after attacking, by the way. Because all of his defense he gets when he's targeted. So, I mean, what's, like, okay, so, like, we saw him get slapped around by Trunks and Goten in, like, slot 1, you know, previously. That is something that would happen, I mean, anywhere, right? Okay, hopefully, you know, it doesn't take me 4, 5, 6, 7 million hours in order for us to be able to get the under 60% HP buff. I'll do my best. Alright, guys, coming back for our next rotation right here. Okay, we'll transform Tech Broly this time. We gotta fall below 60% HP. We'll get there one day. One day we'll be able to get there. Alright, the AGL orb changing. Gonna be solid for us here. We're gonna be 1 key shy of 24, though. That's all good. I mean, I do want to avoid same type orbs where I can, right? So that we're able to actually get to that level we're looking for. When we hit turn 3, which we're on, remember Goku hits... Okay, bye, Tech Broly. You know, Chad, I must confess, maybe doing these showcases in these GDC fights every time is tough. It's real tough, dude. Alright, we're good. Bro, I look at what Twitter says about characters, and I'm like, oh, yeah, And then, like, you know, me actually going into the event. It's a completely different fucking world out there, man. Alright, oh boy. I mean, we could jump to, maybe we go to Baby's team or something. At this point, I mean, Majin Vegeta's not, like, super mega complex in what he's doing, right? Like, he's a super EZA, so the only things that have changed about him are his passive. Really, I do need to just show, him popping his, you know, all of the extra stats he'll get, and we'll be good here. But it's just a matter of, I guess I'll pause and just try and make it happen. Maybe I'll try and get, like, Tech Blue Kaioken Goku on the team or something like that, to, like, force our HP to go down. That could be a decent idea, right? Like, maybe run, like, the 2 Blue Kaiokens. And, like, they'll do more damage to us, you know, because it's just... When characters do have HP restricted abilities, it's just something that's not going to be consistent. Because a lot of times bosses, they don't usually chip you down. They just blow you straight into hell, or they do 0. Or you dodge. Right, is typically how it goes. Gamers! Oh my goodness! We're looking... Well, are we looking good? Okay. So, Majin Vegeta is at maximum ass blaster potential right here. My fear, though... the Super Saiyan 4s will take a bit of damage. Let's heal up a little bit. Certainly, the Super Saiyan 4s are not going to die before Majin Vegeta attacks. Okay. Whenever there's HP conditions around, I find it a great struggle to get where we need to be. Okay. Alright, chat. Cool. Okay. So we can see Majin Vegeta, with his big extra damage here, right? So, Majin Vegeta is going to be getting 800% attack, 12 key, and guaranteed crit, because, so again, it's a lot of different things that could happen here. Below 60% HP gets 200% attack, guaranteed crit, right? Then the extra 12 key and 600% attack, so we have 800% attack we're getting in total, right? The 12 key, 600% attack. That's if there's a Buu Saga enemy, or if there's a Buu Saga enemy or ally, or there's a Bulma, Kid Trunks, or Goku enemy or ally. Now remember, this tag character does have Goku in the name, so that should trigger it for us. Let's go ahead and see what Majin Vegeta does right here. We can finish up. Majin Vegeta. I think Majin Vegeta's fine. Like, gonna have to use them a lot more to kind of, like, see exactly. So 140 million right there. And that's just his power, right? So, I mean, he hits very hard when we have that ability up. I feel like he'll make for a decent kind of like extra run on the team, if that makes sense. Like, just kind of like running him on the team as well. I think he will do good. The support is nice. That's what kind of would push him over the edge for me, though, is if we do have the 3 or more super allies on the team, he could give the all allies 3 key 80% defense. That's kind of, I think, a big deal, right? Like, these super EZAs, them giving supports is one thing that really helps with them being able to help us out. I think some of the highest level damage will be able to clip Majin Vegeta, but, I mean, that is what's going to happen, right? We go into a lot of these fights, and if it's not the newest Dokkan Fest LR or Carnival LR, they are a lot of times going to get slapped up by super attacks in these GDC fights, right? The GDC special battle is such a crazy event. So, let me know what you guys think of Super EZA Majin Vegeta. You know, when he drops, I'll be very curious to use him a lot more. I think that this guy will be effective. To me, I feel like he's solid. Maybe we'll need to see some of these more tanking parameters, but, I mean, dude, the one character, that Trunks and Goten, man, they are hell to deal with, though. So, let me know what you guys think of Super EZA Majin Vegeta.